Giving you my heart and all that is within. I lay it all down for the sake of you, my King. I'm giving you my dreams and I'm laying down my rights. I'm giving up my pride for the promise of new life. And I surrender all to you, all to you. And I surrender all to you, all to you. I'm singing you this song, and I'm waiting at the cross, and all the world holds dear. I count it all as loss for the sake of knowing you and the glory of your name, to know the lasting joy and even sharing in your pain. And I surrender all to you, all to you. And I surrender all to you, all to you. I'm giving you my heart and all that is within, and I lay it all down for the sake of you, my King. Well, good afternoon, everybody. My name is Paul Cook, and I am the pastor at 3 Point Bible Church here in Jonesboro, Georgia. And I gather together every Wednesday, or I try to every Wednesday, to just share some music and some of my thoughts from God's Word around some water or some coffee or, whatever you have going on this afternoon. So I'm just glad you're here and you can join me. And if you're watching this later, I'm glad you are watching this later. In 2 Corinthians, Paul is writing a letter to the Corinthians, and he says this in chapter 12, verse 9. He says, "But he said to me," and this is Paul, and he's talking about this thorn that he's been praying to be removed, and he says this, "But he said to me," Jesus, "my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness." See, Paul had been praying. There's this, and we're not really sure what the thorns were. I mean, there's speculation, but we don't know for sure. Maybe one day when we're all sitting around that banquet table in heaven, we can say, "Hey, Paul, what exactly was that thorn that had everybody confused?" But that's not the point. The point was Paul had something going on in his life, and Jesus reminds him that it's his grace that's sufficient for all of that. And I started thinking about that because I don't know if you can tell or not, but I have this summer cold. The last couple days, my sinuses have been just kind of crushing my head, and my throat has been sore and kind of running hot and cold and hot and cold. And there's something especially frustrating about these summer colds. We expect sickness in the winter. That's when the flu comes around, sore throats, going in and out. But when the sun is shining, when vacation is around the corner, when we're planning stuff to do outside in our gardens and things, and we hope things are going smoothly, a summer cold, just, if it feels out of place, it's definitely inconvenient, and it's unexpected. It's disruptive. There's so many other things I'd like to be doing than sitting there blowing my nose and coughing and sucking on Sucrets and other things to help my throat. And I started thinking that sometimes our faith can feel that way too. We often imagine walking with God, and it's this steady progress, and there's clear skies and things are going our way, there's smooth roads. But even in seasons of joy and growth, sometimes there are unexpected hiccups that appear, sometimes discouragement, sometimes just a sort of depression, a setback, a strained relationship, something will pop up, a financial stress, unanswered prayer, moments where we are weak and we just didn't see it coming. And these interruptions test our faith. But Jesus says to us, just like he says to Paul, hey, my grace is sufficient for you. His presence is in the middle of everything that we're going through. And sometimes these small struggles reveal how much we depend on him. A summer cold, it slows us down. It reminds us, hey, we're not invincible. And as I continue to age and get older, I do have a Medicare card now. There are forces that come against me, and I find myself having to rest a little more and more. In the same way, spiritual hiccups can become moments where God causes us to pause for a moment and deepen our relationship with him, to reshape our perspective, to lean on him. Lord, I don't have the strength to get through this today. I need your strength. And the test is not whether the hardships will come, because the hardships are going to come. These summer colds, these spiritual hiccups will continue to come. But the test is whether we continue to trust God through those summer hiccups and summer colds, when trusting him when it's inconvenient, when it's uncomfortable. Because even unexpected troubles can give us opportunities to deepen our faith. Well, as always, I would love to hear from you, and let me know how I can pray for you this week. If you don't have a church home, we meet together on Sunday mornings at 11 o'clock for prayer and praise and worship and reading God's Word and spending time studying God's Word. Also, Sunday nights, we have a Bible study called Have You Not Read? And it's an opportunity to dive deeper into some of the scriptures. And Wednesday night, we have dinner, starts at 6. And then around 6:30, we break into a time of study, and we're in the book of Revelation. So if you want to see what is revealed in the book of Revelation, we invite you to come be a part of it. We are still, we're going to be finishing studying like those first couple chapters where it talks about the churches that John was writing to in the book of Revelation. So again, we would just love to see you. Let me know how I can pray for you. And if you don't have a church home, we would love for you to come check us out. Anyway, I look forward to seeing you. I'm going to drink lots of water. I've been drinking hot tea, trying to get my throat to open up a little bit. But I will see you. If I don't see you Sunday, I will see you next Wednesday. How about that? Love you guys, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.